Okay, it's Soup Week here on News 9 at 4 o'clock, and we are making a hearty soup, it looks like, right?
We are, and you know, I have to say, it is a little tougher to make soup in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to get this to
Minute
boiling
soup,
for us.
that's
Your
right.
mom knows.
She did. Mama
She got up
knew.
early to
She
start
knew.
this.
Well, this is another weeknight soup you can make very quickly, very easily. So, have you ever had Italian wedding soup?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Love it. So,
We're
what
doing
we're going to
something like that.
Yeah, we're going to do a wedding soup. So, what I've got is we're going to make the little meatballs.
Okay, what'd you put in there?
You look, okay, so what I did is I added some breadcrumbs. I added a little bit of Parmesan cheese, 1 egg, and some garlic powder and some basil. Now, I like to use fresh basil if possible, but if you don't have fresh basil, don't sweat it. Dried stuff's working great in the winters.
Don't use it as an excuse to not make the soup.
That's true, Carl. That's so true. I have girlfriends that are like, oh, I can't get the ingredients.
I can't do a soup, no basil.
There's basil, honey.
Always basil.
Always basil.
You could use beef or sausage? Ground sausage, or what's the deal?
What I would use is I would use ground turkey. I would use ground beef. You could even use ground pork.
Okay.
Chicken, I think, could end up being like a little, well, I'm afraid that they'd end up being little hard balls in the bottom of the bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be, you want there to be a little bit of fat in this.
So we're going to roll these up here?
So we're going to roll them up. I'm not going to make you do it because you're not going to want to have meatball fingers.
True.
So what you're going to do, Bobby Sue, is you're going to take lemon.
Yep. You want me to
Right there.
Slice.
Just cut the lemon, and what I'm going to do, hold on.
Cutter it? Nope.
I'm going to show you a trick. If you do not have zest or a zester.
Oh, that's too bad, because I love zest. If you don't, that's too bad.
Get one in your life if you don't
Bobby
have
Sue
one.
loves
Yeah,
zest.
I mean, just get a zester.
Sorry about you.
So
Thank me later.
if you don't have one, don't worry. And I've learned this on many a trick. So what you can do, because you're trying to get the taste of this rind.
Yeah.
You're just going to take your knife.
Ooh, you're
I
good at
thought
that.
you
You
were
better
gonna
do
throw that in
this.
the air for a second.
Professional.
And you're just going to cut
And then are you gonna like?
around it like this.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Just like this.
Okay.
And then what I do is I score it. It's not gonna be exactly the same.
Wow.
But what you're trying to do is you're trying to break all this, basically the outside
goodness?
shell, and you're getting all that yummy oils.
Zesty zest.
It's ready. And we put that in?
We're gonna put that
Just
in.
like that?
Okay.
So this is a little different. This
For
is
flavor.
more of a Greek type of way of making it because they make a comfort soup.
It's a Greek Italian wedding soup.
Well, it's very similar.
My big fat Greek wedding soup.
Yes, exactly. My friend Michael
They
would
get
love
married.
that I'm doing that. They do. So I'm going to take, this is going to come to a boil. Imagine that in your mind.
It's bubbling.
Bubbling. It's going. Then what you're going to do is you're going to add orzo pasta. Orzo pasta looks
Love
like
orzo
rice.
pasta.
But guess what, guys? Not rice. It's pasta.
Yeah.
Throw in your orzo. We're gonna let this come to a boil. We're gonna turn it back, and then we're gonna add teaspoons, and we're just gonna make little meatballs. Drop those in there. I add kale to this. I'm gonna put a lid on it. I'm gonna let it cook for about 15 minutes. I added the onion into the meatballs.
With the eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is all working out.
And it's
Good
just
job.
gonna come to a boil. It's gonna do great, and it's gonna be perfect for the super cold weather that David's gonna tell us all about.
It's soup weather time. Yeah. It's here.
It's soup week, David.
Yeah, it's